Tons of Transformer games have been made, some good and some bad. But did you know that a Transformers console exists? Well, calling it a console is kind of a stretch. It's more of a plug and play with a gimmick. Well, what's the gimmick, you may be asking? Well, it's toys to life. I can only assume that Hasbro saw Skylander's success and went, we can do that, and plopped out this. Yes, this is the Transformers Beam Box for ages 3 to 7. For some reason, they made it based off of Rescue Bots. And don't get me wrong, Rescue Bots isn't a bad show, but like, Prime is right there. But I digress. We should probably talk about the actual console itself. How much did it cost at launch? $50! Well, it better be good for the same price as a new game. Right, so the console is supposed to look like the Beam Box from the show. A time machine? I'm not sure. You're probably wondering where the Toys to Life aspect comes in. Well, you take these figures and stick them in and now that character's in the game. But the figures have no tech in them, so that means two things. You can throw them in water with no consequences. And you don't even need the figures to play as the characters. Just tape down the buttons on the console. But games need to be controlled, right? This controller sucks! It only has one button! What game only uses one button? And one more thing, it uses infrared, so you have to have the controller always pointing at the console to play. Okay, enough about the console, let's talk about the game. After you pick the bot you want to play as, it puts you in this world map. There are two different types of levels. The main levels, which there are 6 of, and the mini-games, which there are 9 of. Let's start off with the main 6 levels. These start off with a driving section, where you try to collect as many energon shards as you can. After that, it puts you in an arcade beat-em-up, a genre that Transformers hasn't done before, but this one is bad. Because the controller only has one button, that means there's only one attack. A fighting game with only one attack. That's a great idea! And furthermore, the bot you pick changes nothing. The attack stays the exact same. Just repeat that 5 more times, but slightly each harder each time. And that's the main game. But what about the mini-games? Well, each character, besides Optimus, has their own game. And 4 of those mini-games, every single bot can play. You have this bad Pac-Man type game where you avoid boulders in a Dinobot. This defense game where you shoot incoming meteors and robots. And a catch game where you catch falling energon from falling into lava. And a button mashing game. Bumblebee has this top-down obstacle course type thing. Heatwave has a firefighting game. Chase has a game where you chase down bad guys and catch them. Boulder has a game where you dig up energon. And Blades, with the best game, where you take nuclear waste out of the ocean and avoid flying lobsters. And that's it. I covered every single bit of content in this game. There's only like an hour's worth of stuff here. Do not get this. It is bad. Unless you want it for the novelty, it is not worth it. Save your money for something actually good. And remember, subscribe.